Once, under the vast skies of Zululand, where the stars twinkled like handfuls of glittering dust, there lived a clever hare named Mpunzi. Mpunzi was known throughout the grasslands for his wit and speed, often outsmarting animals much bigger than himself. One night, a peculiar whisper drifted through the acacia trees, speaking of a grand feast being held by the moon itself. Inyanga. The feast, according to the whispering winds, was for the animals who could present the most compelling reason why they should be honored with a place at the moon's silver-lined table. Intrigued and always ready for a challenge, Mpunzi decided he would secure a place at this celestial banquet. As the days slipped by, animals from all corners of the kingdom began their preparations. The lion roared his mighty deeds to the skies, hoping his strength would earn him a seat. The elephant trumpeted proudly about her wisdom, while the peacock strutted, showing off his splendid colors. Mpunzi, however, pondered deeply, seeking a clever angle to secure his invitation. On the eve of the gathering, as the moon rose, glowing softly over the savannah, Mpunzi approached the hill where the animals were to meet Inyanga. Instead of boasting of grand deeds or showing off beauty, Mpunzi carried with him a simple earthen pot filled with water. Curious eyes followed him as he placed his pot under the moonlight and spoke with a respectful yet sly tone. "Great Inyanga, you light our nights and mark our seasons. But I have noticed even someone as grand as you has a longing, the longing to touch the earth." The animals murmured among themselves, puzzled by Mpunzi's words. Inyanga, intrigued, leaned closer from the sky, her light flickering slightly with curiosity. "See, in this pot I have captured your reflection, the part of you that has touched our land. If you allow me, I wish to carry this reflection to the feast, so you too can sit amongst us, not just above," Mpunzi continued, his voice a melody of warmth and mischief. A hush fell over the savannah. The moon, moved by Mpunzi's perceptiveness and creativity, laughed a gentle, shimmering laugh. "Clever hare, you have indeed brought me to earth in your own unique way. You shall have your place at the feast, and I shall gladly come along in your pot." And so Mpunzi, with the moon's reflection dancing in his pot, joined the grand feast. The other animals, impressed and a bit envious of the hare's cleverness, learned a valuable lesson that night. As the feast ended and dawn began to paint the world anew, Inyanga whispered a blessing to all the animals, but especially to Mpunzi. "May your paths always be lit by innovation and insight." Thus the tale of Mpunzi and the moon's feast spread across the land, carried by the winds that first whispered of the gathering. It reminded every creature, from the soaring eagle to the crawling ant, that sometimes strength and beauty are not as powerful as a clever mind and a compassionate heart.